All right, guys, customer states he has an oil leak. That is an understatement of the year. All 6 seals are completely leaking. Doesn't want to do that repair right now for whatever reason. That's up to him. But one thing I do have is a leak back here at the oil sensor, okay, which is very, very, very common. Okay, right there. That is your sensor. Right. Let me see if I can get my fat finger on it. Right there. Okay. Cool. Oil temp is on the left. Oil pressure is on the right. So you need to get it replaced. That very common that they leak. The only thing is the way they have it installed, not very easy to get to. So we're going to go ahead and put a new oil pressure sensor. You are going to need a seal or a crush washer. That's it. I'm going to show you what you need. This is our oil pressure sensor. That is the part number. Again, this is going to be for your DD15. One thing you are going to need is this little seal or crush washer. That's the part number. Now, you can get away with reusing the old one. Nothing wrong with that. I've done that many times. But I do recommend, if you can, just get the new seal, get the new washer, okay? You're gonna need a socket, which is gonna be this one right over here. A socket like that, a 1 1/16, that should work. Okay, it's gonna have to be deep enough, obviously, so that you can run the socket over the plug. Okay, you're gonna need a ratchet. 1/2 inch is really what I go with. You can go with the 3/8. Again, depending on what you have. So this is what I use. I can't really show the rest of it because of the way it's located. So I'm gonna do my best. Okay, guys, so take a look. That is our old oil pressure sensor. Let's see if you can see inside of that. See all that oil? That's what also contaminates your harness. I did a video similar to that on a Series 60, but anyway, there you go. So there is a washer that you're gonna need to replace, or a seal that goes right over just above the threads or around the threads. And that's it. So we're gonna get the new seal, the new sensor in, new seal, and we're ready to go. So there you go. New oil pressure sensor. You are gonna need your new seal or crush washer. Okay, this little one just goes literally right over the top, and that's it. What I recommend, if you can, get a little bit of white grease or just regular axle grease just to kind of help it stick. That way when you're trying to thread it on, okay, to the side of the engine block, sometimes that falls off, and it's a pain in the butt because literally trying to find it, it's not a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm gonna get a little bit of grease that'll help it just stick on there, and then this is the fun part where you actually have to try to thread it in there. You're only gonna have about this much room to really hold on to and make sure that the thread's going correctly. So let's do that. We'll plug it in, and pretty much that's it. So there you go. I got my little crush washer, I got my sensor, and the fun part again is it's gonna go right in there. So let's get it done. So we got the new sensor finally installed. Again, not the greatest video just because of the way things are located. So the top sensor you see here is gonna be your coolant temp, that's your oil temp, and that is your oil pressure. Okay, again, the one in the video we just did right now was the oil pressure just to the right. Okay, once you get it out, make sure you install it carefully, make sure it's snug, and that's pretty much it. What I'm gonna do now is start it up, make sure I don't have any issues as far as leaking, make sure my oil pressure is good, and that's it, guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. Just again, quick, simple little video. Again, this truck itself has seen much better days. So oil leak there eliminated. This is another story for another day. So again, I can't do what the customer is not willing to pay for. So if you guys have any questions, as always, hit me up, let me know, guys. Thanks for watching.